Welcome to the MDT training. We're going to cover how to operate and navigate through the newly installed and upgraded MDTs. Let's start by powering on the MDT. The Start button is located on the front bottom part of the Toughbook. Once you've powered on, the first screen will request confirmation that you are an authorized user. Click on OK. The next screen is the Microsoft Windows 7 login page. Enter the following credentials: username MDT, password OFD. Hit enter. Once the desktop is finished loading, check your network connection. The icon is located on the bottom right-hand corner. It will show internet access for 2 networks. Next, check the connection status of your radio IP client. There should be a green access light on the icon. If the light is yellow or red, you must reset your connection. Right-click on the mouse pad, double-click on Reset Connection. Setting your MDT preferences. Use the function keys located on your keyboard next to the control button marked FN. Press and hold the function key. You will see the shortcut keys appear above. While holding the function key, press F1, F2 for screen brightness. Function key plus F4 mutes and unmutes the audible alarm. Function key F5, 6 controls the alarm volume. Launching the Premier MDC and Premier ATM mobile mapping feature. Double-click on both icons. You will only receive turn-by-turn directions when assigned to an incident. You can minimize your mapping system. The logon page has been upgraded to only require the username and password. The user ID and password will be the same. You must capitalize the first letter in the password box in order to log in. Click on the Send and acknowledge the CAT status message. F1 is the home, log off, and acknowledges the audible alarm. F2 is messaging between clients. F3 responding. F4 on scene. F5 available on air. F6 en route to the hospital. F7 at hospital. F8 at quarters. F9 status change has an on-scene staging option used to advise FDC of staging location. Select on-scene staging. Enter the staging address in the location box. Click on Send. F10 will toggle you between night and day screens. F12 is the emergency button. The emergency button will give a warning message to confirm you are declaring an emergency. Click on Cancel, otherwise FDC will receive the alert and follow up by radio to confirm you're declaring an emergency. F2, messaging between clients. Hit F2 for new messages. Send to, identify the message recipient. The icons on the left represents companies that are logged on. Those offline are towards the bottom marked with an X. Identify and select the message recipient. Double-click. If you accidentally select the wrong company, use Clear or Remove. Fire Dispatch will be the message recipient. Click on OK. The subject, Test. You can include attachments and messages up to a maximum of 3,000 characters. There is a return receipt option you can select to notify you when the recipient has read the message. Click Send. There will be an audible alarm and a message. Acknowledge the alarm. Once you open and read your message, you have additional options to reply, forward, save, delete, or close your messages. When you're done messaging, click on the F1. The messaging page shortcuts consist of F1 log off, F2 message, F3 returns to the dispatch page, F4 is the CAD query. Select F4. Click on F2. Run log. If you leave the units section blank and click on Send, it will give you your unit log information for all incidents you've been assigned to. If you hit F2, run log again, and enter a unit number, it will provide you with that unit number's run log. F3 unit status is similar to the desktop CAD in that you'll get unit status for all companies in and out of service or assigned to an incident. F3 also allows you to check an individual company status. Under the Unit section, enter the unit number, click on Send. Acknowledge the audible alarm, and you'll obtain the information. Engine 1 is shown as out of service deferred for fire ops until 1300 hours. F4 is the active calls. F5 is previous calls. And F6 is incident summary, department-wide. And click on the F1 home button, then F3 dispatch. When you're assigned to an incident, you'll receive an audible alarm and a CAD status message box that shows assigned. Acknowledge the alarm either by double-clicking on the incident address or F1. Zoom in to capture the 4 sections. The call information section will cover address, cross street, incident number, incident type, building apartment number, and the time the call was received. The Mdt upgrade allows you to collapse and resize sections by checking and unchecking the boxes. The additional information section provides detailed information for each incident, the type of incident, dispatch code, response type, in this case Delta, reporting party information, PMP and OPD units assigned and status. The shortcut key will now remain illuminated as a secondary measure to confirm your status. You will also receive a CAD status message in the lower bottom right-hand corner of the screen. The close call function has been enabled to reduce radio traffic. Click on Close Call, select the appropriate disposition, hit Send, acknowledge the CAD status. Hit F1 to acknowledge the alarm. The Mdt will now automatically place you available on air. When you are leaving a scene where multiple companies are assigned, such as a structure fire, click on Close Call, select Disposition Release from the scene, and click on Send. The last company on scene will be required to close the incident using the appropriate disposition. In the case of a fire, the disposition will be CF. How to access Fire RMS, Intranet, Outlook, Telestaff, and ShotSpotter. You will find the shortcut icons on the desktop. Double-click on ShotSpotter. Username MDT at Oakland FD, password OFD. ShotSpotter will list the shots recorded throughout the city, as well as give you different views on the map. To access Fire RMS, double-click on Fire RMS, enter your user and password. The Internet Explorer icon has Intranet, Outlook, and Telestaff banners. Double-click on the banners for access. This concludes the MDT training. The MDT is a valuable tool to efficiently communicate with fire dispatch and limit radio traffic. For further MDT assistance, refer to the manual or contact a subject matter expert on your shift.